Have you ever felt lost, neglected, or abandoned? Maybe you've experienced leadership that failed you, spiritually, emotionally, or even practically. In Ezekiel chapter 34, God speaks directly to this pain, addressing the shepherds or leaders who have failed his flock. But he doesn't stop there. He promises to be the shepherd we truly need. Today, let's explore his heart for his people and how we can respond. The failure of human shepherds, as described in Ezekiel chapter 34, verses 1 through 10, is pretty striking. God begins with a stern rebuke. Woe to the shepherds of Israel who feed themselves. Should not shepherds feed the sheep? Instead of caring for the weak, healing the sick, or seeking the lost, these leaders exploited the flock for their own gain. Let's take a moment to reflect. Have you ever been hurt by someone in authority? Or maybe in any role of leadership, have you neglected those under your care? God does not ignore injustice. He declares that he will hold false shepherds accountable and rescue his sheep from their grasp. Let's pray together. Lord, forgive me where I have failed to care for others as you would. Heal the wounds caused by unfaithful leaders and teach me to lead and follow with humility. After exposing the failed shepherds, God makes an incredible promise. I myself will search for my sheep and look after them. He doesn't just appoint better human leaders, he steps in personally. He seeks the lost, he rescues them from danger, he brings them home, he feeds and heals them. So, where do you need God to find you today? And how has he already shown himself as your good shepherd? Jesus, my true shepherd, thank you for never abandoning me. When I wander, seek me. When I'm broken, heal me. When I'm hungry, feed me. I trust in your care. God doesn't stop at his personal care. He also calls his people to reflect his heart. He warns against sheep who bully others, and he promises to raise up one shepherd, my servant David, which is a prophecy of Christ. But as followers of Jesus, we're also called to shepherd others, whether in parenting, mentoring, pastoring, or simply loving our neighbours. So just take a moment and think, who in your life needs care, encouragement, or guidance? And how can you point them to the true shepherd? Lord, make me a shepherd after your heart. Show me who needs your love today, and give me the courage to serve them faithfully. God's restoration doesn't end with rescue. He promises a covenant of peace, just like it says in Ezekiel, chapter 34, verses 25 through 31. The flock will dwell securely, free from fear, under his watchful care. So, do you live in the security of God's peace, or do you still struggle with fear? How can you, rest in his promises today? Father, I receive your peace. Silence the voices of fear and help me trust in your protection and provision. Let me dwell in your safety all my days. Be a shepherd, follow the shepherd. Today, take a step to reflect God's shepherding heart. If you've been hurt by leaders, bring that pain to God and ask him to heal you. If you're in any form of leadership, ask God to help you serve with integrity. And look for someone who needs care, send an encouraging message, offer prayer, or extend practical help. May you know the tender care of the Good Shepherd who never fails. And may you also extend his love to others, becoming a reflection of his heart in a broken world. If this devotional encouraged you, go ahead and share it with a friend. For more biblical reflections and prayers, subscribe to our channel, and together, let's grow in faith. I will establish one shepherd over them, and he shall feed them, my servant David. He shall feed them and be their shepherd. Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 23.